Good evening, everyone. Today we got our two topics, which is A-League, NBL. And it was just a disappointing week for both Sydney teams who gave up some leads to actually one to go on to lose the game and the other to draw. But still, the draw did feel like a loss, Gary said. Talay would have had a very similar thought on Sydney's performance and it was an actual loss because they went down 2-1 to Adelaide United after being up 1-0. But in the NBL, it was the Hawks who impressed in that game on Sunday against Melbourne United after losing to the top ladder Sydney Kings, who are really firing. They looked the team to win the title this season. Even Justin's thoughts saying that they're at the spot where that Hawks were last season. But this season hasn't been the best successful one, but Justin was very impressed to see how many people did turn up. Despite that, on Friday night for the final home game, and there's still another game against Tasmania for them, and as he said, him and Todd said there's plenty still to play for. They're professionals and they'll still go out there and give it all. Well, in the A-League, there's still 9 rounds to go, so it'll come down to see who's going to come last at the moment. It's the Wanderers in the men's and Sydney FC in the women's. So both Sydney sides in the women's are at the bottom. So we'll see if any of those sides will get off the bottom. But in the men's, Sydney FC are in the top 4, so who knows what they're going to finish. I'll want to finish as high as possible so they can avoid playing the elimination. But at this stage, they're 4th, so they would be playing the eliminator. Well, that's all for the A-League and NBL talk in today's Louis podcast. I hope everyone enjoyed the podcast that we had today, because we'll have another podcast pretty soon in other sporting talks. Goodbye.